Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. In the figure above, four congruent rectangles and a square are put together to form a larger square. The perimeter of each rectangle is 24 and the area of the smaller square is 36. If the dimensions of each rectangle are A and B as shown above, what is the value of B? Okay, here we have four congruent rectangles. One is over here, the second one is over here, the third one is over here, and the fourth one is over here. And this is a smaller square we have at the center. Okay, in a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel and equal in length. Okay, now let me consider this particular rectangle over here. In this rectangle, the length of this side is A. Then, what is the length of the opposite side over here? So, this one also must be having the same length A. And for this side, we have the length B. Then the opposite side, the length of the opposite side over here must be B. Okay, now let me find the perimeter of this rectangle. To get the perimeter of the rectangle, what I have to do is I have to add the lengths of all the four sides. That is A, positive B, positive B. I just added the lengths of all the four sides of this rectangle. So this expression gives the perimeter of the rectangle. Already we know the perimeter of the rectangle. It is given in the question, that is 24. So this expression must be equal to 24. Okay, now here we can combine the like terms. When I combine this A and A, I am getting 2A. When I combine this B and B, I am getting 2B equals to 24. Okay, here this one, all of them are multiples of 2. Whether we can divide each term of this equation by 2, let me do it. Okay, when I do so, this 2 will cancel out. Here 2 will cancel out. I am getting A positive B. On the right side, when I divide 24 by 2, I am getting 12. Okay, now let me consider the smaller square over here at the center. Already we know that the length of this line segment is B and the length of this line segment is A. Then what is the length of this line segment? To get the length of this line segment, that is the length of the side of a square, we have to subtract this A from the total length B. That is B negative A is the length of the side of the square. Okay, what about the length of this line segment? This is also B negative A, because in a square all the four sides will be equal in length. Okay, now if I want to get the area of this smaller square, what I have to do is I have to multiply the side by side. That is B negative A times B negative A. So the product of B negative A and B negative A over here represents the area of the square. Already we know the area of this smaller square, that is 36 given in the question. So it must be equal to 36. Okay, when I multiply B minus A by itself, it can be written as B negative A, the whole square, equals to 36. Now to get of this square, what I have to do is I have to take square root on both sides. Okay, let me do it. When I take square root on both sides, the square root and square will cancel out. I am getting B negative A on the left side. Square root of 36 is just 6. Okay, whenever I take square root on both sides of an equation, for this number we have to consider a positive or negative sign. But here this B negative A represents the length of the side of a square. The length of the side of a square cannot be negative, always it has to be positive. So here for this 6 we can consider only the positive sign. And we can write this B negative A as negative A positive B equals to 6. Okay, here we have two equations in terms of A and B. In these two equations, we have to solve for B. That is, we have to get the value of B. For that, I'm going to add these two equations. Okay, let me do it. That is A positive B equals to 12. And let me write the second equation. That is negative A positive B equals to 6. When I add these two equations, positive A, negative A will cancel out. When I combine positive B and positive B, I am getting 2B. On the right side, when I combine 12 and 6, I am getting 18. Let me divide both sides of the equation by 2. Then this 2 will cancel out. Then I am getting B on the left side. On the right side, when I divide this 18 by 2, I am getting 9. I got the value of B. The value of B is 9.